Aight, my name is Big Money, and we gotta talk about something we all guilty of: impulse purchases. You ever be scrolling through your phone or walking through the mall, minding your business, and then, bam, you see something you ain't even know you needed, but now you gotta have it. Yeah, we all been there. But here's the deal. Those little impulse buys, they add up quick. And next thing you know, you're looking at your bank account like, hold up, where my money go? So today, we gonna learn how to avoid impulse purchases and keep your coins in check. We got 3 main points to hit: why impulse purchases happen and how they trick us, simple ways to stop yourself before you buy, and how to make smarter choices when you're out there trying to spend that hard-earned cash. Key point number 1, why we fall for impulse purchases. Alright, let's keep it real. Stores, ads, social media, they all out here playing with our heads. You think them bright sale signs or those limited time offers are a coincidence? Nah, they know how to get you. It's psychology, fam. They hitting you with that FOMO, fear of missing out. You see that only 3 left message, and now you feel like you gonna miss out on something big if you don't cop it right now. Or maybe it's that new pair of kicks everyone's rocking, and now you feel like you need them too, just to keep up. But here's the truth. Most of the time, that stuff ain't even necessary. It's all just a mind game to make you feel like you gotta buy. So, step 1 is to recognize the game they playing. Once you know they trying to trick you, you can start to pump the brakes. Key point number 2, how to stop yourself before you buy. Now let's get into some real-world tricks to help you slow down before you swipe that card. I'm talking about practical stuff that works every time. First off, try the 24-hour rule. You see something you want to buy, but before you pull the trigger, give it 24 hours. Just wait it out. A lot of times, that urge to buy something fades once you give it a little time. If you still want it tomorrow, cool. But I promise you, half the time, you won't even care about it no more. Second, ask yourself one simple question. Do I need this, or do I just want it? 9 times out of 10, it's a want. And that's fine. We all got wants. But if you're trying to build wealth or get out of debt, sometimes you gotta hit the pause button on those wants. Your future self gon' thank you for it. Third, go shopping with a list and stick to it. If it ain't on the list, it ain't going in the cart. Period. This is especially important when you go into places like Target or the grocery store, where they try to hit you with all kinds of stuff you didn't plan for. Stay focused, get in, get out. Key point number 3, how to make smarter choices with your money. Now let's say you've calmed down from that impulse and decided you still want the item. Cool, but here's where you can start to make smarter money moves. First, think about the long-term value. Is what you're buying something that's gonna last, or something that's gonna be forgotten in a month? If you're spending your money on stuff that ain't holding no real value, you gotta rethink that purchase. You out here investing in your future, not just today. Second, don't be afraid to sleep on it. Some of the best financial decisions come after you give yourself a little time to process. Maybe you get home, and that new gadget you thought you couldn't live without don't seem all that exciting no more. If you still want it after sleeping on it, go ahead, but you'll be surprised how often the hype dies down once you chill out. And lastly, set a budget for fun. Look, we ain't saying you can't spend money on things you enjoy. Just give yourself a limit. If you know you got $100 a month for fun spending, then when you reach that limit, you done for the month. That way, you still get to have fun, but you ain't going overboard and messing up your long-term goals. So let's run it back real quick. Impulse purchases are all about stores playing with your mind. Recognize the game. Use tricks like the 24-hour rule, need versus want, and shopping with a list to stop yourself before you buy. When you do spend, make sure it's a smart move. Think about long-term value, sleep on it, and stick to your fun budget. Look, your money is power, and if you can avoid falling for those impulse buys, you'll be stacking your bread and making moves before you even know it. So, next time you feel that urge to buy something on the fly, slow down, breathe, and think about whether that purchase is really gonna make a difference in your life, or if it's just a quick thrill. Trust me, your future self gonna be glad you didn't swipe that card on some random mess. If you're feeling these tips and want to hear more ways to level up your money game, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and keep riding with me. Let's get these finances right, y'all. Peace.